In this tutorial, we will cover what is level matching and why do we need it when applying any processing to our audio? What are the best tools for this job? Introducing the TB Audio's free AB level matching control JSFX 2.0 plugin, extra features, and conclusion. What is level matching and why do we need it when applying any processing to our audio? When we're using plugin effects on an insert channel, each effect will usually change the overall output volume of the chain. This means when we compare the processed and unprocessed audio, we're not hearing them at the same volume. This is the most basic and most common mistake made in music production. If two similar sounds are played back at different volumes, the loud one always sounds better. This is true even when the difference is only half a decibel. It's just the way our hearing works. We need a way to apply our signal processing and then be able to listen to the original and the processed version at exactly the same volume to make a fair comparison. For example, if we were to add a high-frequency boost using an EQ, then the results would probably sound better than the original, as it now sounds not only brighter but louder too. Only when we reduce the overall signal level of the processed audio back to that of the original can we make a fair comparison and decide if our EQ made a genuine improvement. It's strange that knowing how our hearing works, every major DAW developer does not have a solution built in as standard, but the world is indeed a very strange and disturbing place. There are a few plugins that can match their input and output level automatically, but the vast majority can't. The best two examples I can think of are Voxengo's line of plugins that show you the RMS difference in input and output level, and the amazing free Slick EQ. Not to worry, a solution is close at hand. We can automatically adjust the output volume of the entire insert chain and perform perfect volume-matched A/B listening tests. Before I start, I should mention there is another great plugin by Witty that's been out for a while that does a very similar job. This new one by TB Pro Audio has many more features, so it will be the one I cover. If you would like to check out the Witty plugin, the links are in the blog post. This plugin is written primarily for Reaper 4.6 or newer, but it can be run in any DAW using the latest beta of the RIA.js plugin. The plugin comes in two versions, the Advanced and Light version. I will deal here with the Light version as it does almost everything the full version does and is much less confusing to look at. To set it up, we load the source plugin into the start of the chain and have the control plugin at the end of the chain. In the middle we have all the plugins we want to volume match. It is important to make sure the link ID is the same on the source and control versions of each insert channel the plugin is used on. This is how the two copies of the plugin talk to each other. I will insert a plugin and play some audio. Let's see what happens. The source RMS is the volume taken directly from the source plugin. This is the volume before the signal has had any signal processing applied by the plugin chain. The final RMS is the volume coming out of the other end of the plugin chain and into the control plugin. The post-gain dB is the difference in the two and is the automatic volume adjustment made by the plugin. As we see at the moment, there's no difference. We've not made any changes using the plugin yet. Let's make a big high-end boost using the EQ. Once we've made the change, I simply press the play button to force the plugin to reset and take fresh readings. We could press the reset button on the GUI, or just wait until it reassesses the volume. The fastest way is to stop and start the DAW playback. Now you can see the EQ plugin has actually boosted the overall volume. Our AB level matching control plugin has reduced our output by this amount. Now we are hearing the audio at the actual same volume level as the original. And now the magic part. We flip the bypass button and hear the original and processed signal at the exact same volume.
Размытый сверкает, телами плывут бесконечности льды. У созвездий лиры забытые мерцают огнями блуждают.
We can now hear the real effect the signal processing has had. Let's turn the plug-in off and just listen turning the EQ on and off. A very different result.
У созвездий лиры забытые мерцают огнями блуждая во тьме пустоты. В небе словно сапфиры размытые сверкает, телами плывут бесконечности льды.
Left at default, the plugin uses standard RMS volume measurements. This method of volume measurement has recently been superseded by the ITUR BS 1770/EBUR 128. This new approach uses a special filter that attempts to allow the computer to hear more like the human ear. It takes into account that we're more sensitive to certain frequencies. We can take advantage of parts of this new technology by turning on the pre-filter. It applies the model of human hearing filter to whatever it's measuring. This should be even more accurate in matching the volume levels as we perceive them. I would consider leaving it on as default. Another cool feature of this plugin is automatic delay compensation. If the plugins in the chain have high enough latencies, then there could be a noticeable delay between the processed and the unprocessed audio. This would make it harder to do an accurate A/B test, as it would be a distraction. Also, if we render the track with the plugin left on as part of a mix, without delay compensation, it'd mess up the timing. Luckily, we can sort this out at the press of a button. If you're not currently matching the volume of your processed and unprocessed signals, I hope you can now see how easy it is to do and how vital it is. The links for TB Pro Audio's free A/B level matching control and all the associated free software are in the original blog post. A massive thank you goes out to Thomas at TB Pro Audio for providing the plugins for free, and also to everyone involved in the Reaper community who have been so helpful and generous. If you found this article useful and would like to stay in touch, please 1. Like the YouTube video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. 2. Visit the blog and sign up for the mailing list. 3. Check out the Learn Digital Audio social media and get involved. This way you can be sure never to miss out on any similar posts and videos you might be interested in. See you later.